Hey folks, og hjertelig velkommen til Reaktion og anmeldelse, præsenteret af Filmgutten. Mit navn er Kasper. I dag, der skal jeg, eller rettere burde jeg måske hellere sige, welcome to Reaction and Review. Fordi at jeg har set, eller jeg skal til at se The Corruption of White Flowers, som er en ny undergrundsproduktion, en ny arthouse-agtig noget, fra White Gardenia, Daniel Valiant og Regan Fox. Det her den her reaktionsvideo er lavet på engelsk, fordi den er lavet til min side fra undergrunden, fordi den ligesom er en undergrundsfilm. Og fordi jeg blev spurgt af, Regan og jeg, vi er meget gode, vi er sådan kammerater, og hvor vi sådan skriver lidt frem og tilbage og sådan noget, og om sådan forskellige idéer og sådan noget. Hun spurgte, om jeg ikke ville lave en reaktionsvideo på den her, og jo, det vil jeg da gerne. Så det er det, jeg skal til nu, men reaktionen er på engelsk. Den her intro, den er også lidt anderledes i forhold til den oprindelige video. Men jeg vil vise jer, jeg vil sætte mig og se den her, og så får I hele reviewet på engelsk. Og det er sådan, det er. Men jeg håber, I nyder det i hvert fald. Så lad mig se at holde mund, og så siger jeg, kom i gang. Den eneste måde, jeg finder ud af, hvor korrumperet de her hvide, eller hvor korrumperet man bliver de her hvide blomster, det er, hvis jeg knytter sylten og trykker play. It looks like that it's divided in sections, which is very typical for White Gardenia. Also, this music playing with this text on screen, but we start off by the most beautiful girl in the world, a girl like sitting and repeating, "I'm the most beautiful girl in the world, I'm the most beautiful girl in the world," and she says it quite a lot. I'm better looking than Daniel Valiant. Sorry, Daniel. Ugh. It's some of these. She looks at some of these videos, classic videos where Daniel he likes do the self-mutilation, if we've seen from some of the other films. I never get used to this self-mutilation. But it makes sense. For some reason, it makes sense right now. Oh my God! She's with the scissors. She's like with the scissors. Oh my God. She's cutting off her. God. Well, the weird thing about this is that very loud music. Is that I can be in doubt when we are moving around when we are moving in White Gardenia country, then I'm not sure if this is actually true self-mutilation or if it's props, but it looks, well, I don't know. Looks disgusting. Ugh. Oh my God. I don't know, this makes me really, really sad. This desperation of being young and beautiful again. Well, I think that you only get more beautiful with the age, you know. But you know, this desperation of maybe, you know, society just wants you to be beautiful all the time. Stay young. You can't be anything if you're above 40. No, of course not. But it's God, I'm really watching this. It makes me very sad, and I'm getting a little pissed on society. You know what I mean? Oh my God, poor girl. Whoa. Shit. It's extremely well made, but oh my, oh shit. Oh my God, that's the guy from Heaven's Gate, from the Heaven's Gate cult. Oh my God. So yeah, it's kind of like a twisted reality right now. Well, isn't our reality and society and the world twisted? God, this world we live in. Oh, this is sound. The sound is so distorted, so I can't hear an absolute thing. But I don't think that's the point here. It's just the point of being exposed to this very twisted reality. It looks like some of it is like a real life footage, and then some other very beautifully mixed in together. It's almost very mesmerizing. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. It's kind of like all these clips just mixed in together with a very distorted, very strange sounds. And boobies. No, but it's not quite sure what to make of this. Last section here, we see Regan being inspired by some white Gardenia self-mutilation videos. But she's such a beautiful girl. My God, I adore her so much. So, God. Jesus Christ. No. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no. No. Okay. That's it. That was the corruption of white flowers. Wow. I know maybe my it's better take the sound off. I'm a little bit stunned, to be honest, because this was something. I would say this was very intense to sit through. I'm sorry if I don't seem that you know, but it's this affects me a bit, because I would say if we should what we get is like a lot of art. Yeah, what the fuck do we get? I would say this is, if we should take let's our starting point be the title, The Corruption of White Flowers. I see it as the destruction of innocence. That there is so much sickness in the world that can affect even the most sensible, no, not sensible, what's it called? Can affect people with the that has their common sense or inner sense, I would say. We have it's kind of like how easy it is to corrupt. It's extremely haunting, and in many ways, I think that it represents how sick a world we live in, and also these I don't they have this in the beginning. They have this blood thing going on. It's kind of like you have this girl repeating, "I'm the most beautiful girl in the world," and trying to convince herself that she's good enough. In the end, this very short, a little bit too short, I would say, at the end with Regan Fox, and her, a little bit of a imagining torture scene. It only goes on for like 3-4 minutes, but it was quite haunting, I would say. It was very effective, and I would say the entire film, all the way through, these 45 minutes that it lasts, it goes. It really was a good pace. I didn't. I felt it all the way. I felt it all the way through, and in me, there's just right now. There's just a sadness. I would say this is my initial reaction to this. It really has a sadness. I have a very sad feeling in the body, and also, well, I say this is a very, very big, very great achievement for the underground. I would say Daniel Valiant, he gets better and better. I would say I've always loved his style of this very acidity, flimsiness, very surreal style. What's awesome about this one compared to especially the one called Mutilation Theater, which I didn't like, mostly because it was very extremely repetitive and it took forever to move on, and there were some very, 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 very long montages where actually nothing happened. And there isn't quite like a story in this one, but there is a feeling. This is a film that you feel all the way through, and I would say if you like if you like the White Gardenia style, if you like Daniel's style of filming, if you like Regan Fox, of course, it comes off as a highly recommendation for me. I really, really enjoyed this. It sucked me in, and I was kind of like mesmerized from the beginning. This has some very disturbing images, a very disturbing feeling to it, and this very, very flimsy, scratchy editing just makes it feel more raw. I think this is this is definitely a film that I'm gonna have to watch again, and maybe also a few times, because this was really interesting, and I would say this is a high quality product, especially for the underground. I see there's also some bonus features. I haven't watched those yet, but some high quality underground stuff here. I would say Regan Fox, she's like just bursting through the underground, and is really making a name for herself, and I adore the living daylights out of her. Daniel, I've always been a fan of his style and his dedication to his projects, and I would say the corruption of White Flowers is definitely, I would say, it's definitely a must-have in the underground collection, if you like underground stuff. So I would say go get a copy of this one right away. It's a huge recommendation from me, and quite an achievement for the underground. A huge step forward for Daniel Vallin and Regan Fox, not the least. So go get yourself a copy of this right now. I highly recommend this one. So go have a look. And yeah, I know I may sound it's like, Casper, why aren't you more enthusiastic right now? I'm just stunned, mesmerized, if you can call it. This affected me quite a lot. So I have to let it sink in to digest it now. So this is just not an underground film. This is a feeling that it gets and it gets to you, and it's definitely not a nice feeling you have in the body, which is quite intentional, and I love it for it. So it's very, very. I'm starting to repeat myself now, as I do. But The Corruption of Wildflowers, go get a copy right away. It's really great project, an extremely good project. So yeah, have you seen The Corruption of Wildflowers? Let me hear what you think, and then until next time, then just go watch some more underground stuff, support the underground, and just take care of yourself and each other. Bye-bye.